It was quite rewarding to actually see it built, but it was a challenge at the same time. Sometimes you just have to throw yourself in the ocean, not knowing how many fish there's going to be out there, and just think that somehow you're going to manage. Hi, it's Gabriela.
Hello, I'm Raresh. We are at Transylvania Log Cabins
In Pristina, Romania.
It's been a while, but our second channel is back up and running, so click the link in the description and subscribe to the second channel if you're interested in sailing and adventure and anything else that I get into. Now, enjoy today's video.
This is his homeland here. So he had built one cabin mainly for himself to come and live in the summer, because he was traveling to South America and different other places.
I wanted something really like small, only for the summers, and then I started to search for builders, and then someone came with the idea, why you don't check a log cabin? They are really nice, and then I checked them on internet. Gabi, she finished in interior architecture, so she had this plan and she designed it, and then said, okay, let's build it. And then the treehouse, I don't know.
It's more like a childhood dream.
Yeah, the two of us, what to do, something like, you know, to play, to have something, and then we came with different...
Something exciting.
Yeah, we came with different ideas, and let's say if we were traveling, where we would like to stay, and we were really happy to manage to build it, because it was our first proper like house, so that build it ourselves. So we were really happy that, you know, it stays there and it doesn't move, and yeah. Hello, I'm Raresh. Welcome to Transylvania. This is Transylvania treehouse. It's the first treehouse we built here in Peșteana, Transylvania. We built this like 2 years ago. When we were kids, we were playing with tree houses. We wanted to have a tree house to remember the childhood. We don't have too much experience as builders, but we stayed around some people that they build, and we adapt to the situation all the time. The exterior is made out of some boards that they mainly use them for the fire, to light the fire. So we took them, we peeled them, and we paint them, and the windows are recycled. Inside the walls we fill it with raw wool, because in Transylvania it's getting really cold in the winter. We try to don't use concrete at all, so we just use stone. We just dug the hole, we put them in, and then we press stones and clay. This is one of the strongest trees we have, so that's why we hang it on this tree. The most complicated thing was to carry all the materials. So we used to wake up in the morning, drink our coffee, and then start to carry all the materials for the day here. So it took us a month and a half or something. It's the same thing at the countryside, especially when it rains, so we need to take the shoes off in order to keep it clean. There will be some guests coming. As you can see, it's not quite big, but you have almost everything you need here. On the left here you have a small kitchenette, let's say. We have a coffee machine, electric oven, and a fridge. You can have your coffee in the morning. And then here there's a sitting place. And then you can go to the terrace. The terrace is the main attraction because it has the tree in the middle. You cannot see because it's cloudy, but on the other side of the valley, there's some mountains. They are called Parung Mountains. The left side, there's the couch. Sitting here, drinking the coffee or watching the sunrise, because the sun is rising from that side. There's some paintings from a local painter we decorated with. We try to use only local materials, and everything we have here, almost everything is produced locally. The bed is upstairs. It's really nice and cozy there, and you also have the windows, and you can see the tree. The extension of the kitchen, it's there. We have also the shower there. We have hot water, but we cannot use it in the winter, so the people are having shower down there in the room we have. And the toilet, it's a dry toilet. We only dug a hole, and we use sawdust to retain a bit the smell and everything. Yeah, it's like the basic one, and you can see it's not smelling. It's because of the sawdust. Down there we have a barbecue area. We also didn't build it too much. We just a hole. Now it's filled with ashes, but a hole and some stuff. You can also grab apples. They are really sweet and good. We didn't design it thinking that, you know, there would be a lot of people who wanted to stay in. But now we have a lot of visitors, so that's the recognition of the work we did.
So welcome to the Loft Treehouse. This is our second treehouse that we have on the property. We mainly wanted to use recycled materials, everything that we could find in the area, local materials. We've used scrap pieces for the exterior and then wood paneling on the inside. Underneath the cabin, we tried to use that as well as much as we could. So we've improvised and sort of made a barbecue area where people can make a barbecue. When my husband built it with another few people from the village, one of the guys showed him a technique. You burn the wood at the bottom first, and then afterwards you coat it with oil a couple of times, and then that's meant to give a protection against moisture. Because we've had experience with the other treehouse, we've built this one in roughly 2 months' time. It was like on and off, but just to get the whole structure up, I think that took about 3 weeks. Treated the wood, painted it. We sort of gave a little bit of attention to the windows. We bought them secondhand, but we treated them a little bit. We've painted them and try and make them as, usable as possible. Painted the exterior a couple of times just to protect against moisture again, and we do have to maintain it every 4 months or 3 months. We have to paint it again and paint the stairs and paint the exterior and things like that. We'll go inside for a quick tour to discover what's in there. This is the interior of the treehouse. Actually quite proud that not only did I help with the interior, but I actually helped with the structure inside as well, like with the roof and with the floor and with painting and everything. Sort of wanted to keep traditional design so it matches the other cabins that we have and the other treehouse that we have, but at the same time we did want to give it a different touch. The rest of the cabins are painted just with a natural lacquer, so it keeps the natural wood colour. However, for this one, we thought it might be interesting to sort of give it a Scandinavian vibe a little bit and paint the walls with a whitewash. The other treehouse, as well as this one, has wood paneling. Again, we tried to use a natural insulation, so we use wool. It's best if you leave it as raw as possible, not wash it, not treat it with anything. That's meant to keep like mice and any other insects and stuff away. Because it's in a treehouse and it's built around the walnut tree which comes through the wall here, we were restricted in terms of how big we can build it. We didn't want it very big, so it is quite small, but it fits 2 adults and a child inside, so it's plenty of space for, if you're coming for a night or 2 nights or whatever. We have a small kitchenette. We don't have a stove or anything like that, but we have a mini oven, some storage space, a sink inside, a coffee machine, and a fridge, which is very functional if you're only coming for like a short period of time. I'll just show you the little balcony that we have, which is great for seeing the mountains. You can't really see them now because of the weather. Everything here, except the table, is made by Radish, my husband, and it's great for outdoor and even during the evening to sit outside. And then we have the double bed here. It's actually a king-size bed, so it fits like 2 adults and a child, but we have a separate sleeping area for a child up here. And the way it works is you take this ladder that my husband built and you just put it against here, and then you can climb up there and even like chill for a coffee if you want to sit down. There's a little bed there, or just a child can go up there and play or sleep during the night. We wanted to make an upgraded version of the other treehouse that we have. So for this one, we wanted to make a bathroom inside. I'll show you quickly the bathroom. The only way that we could actually make it work and have a bathroom inside was to put one of these systems. It's called an instant shower. You turn on the tap and then you have to switch these 2 buttons on to have, hot water, and then as soon as you come out, you need to switch them on. And then the feature that I really like is the trunk of the tree, which comes in through the wall. All the tree houses and the cabins were connected to the well that we have in the garden. We were worried that we were going to run out of water because we now have 2 cabins and 2 tree houses plus our own house. So we've decided to connect to the main source of water. If you do want well water just to drink, there is still plenty in the well for that. We just thought that may be more secure.
I had some ideas before, but then, you get improved while you are building, and that's life all the time. When you do something, the universe will send you some people that they can, tell you some tips.
The more you think about doing something like that, the more scared you become. And from my point of view, I think we are where we are because we didn't so much plan and we didn't mentally think so much about what we're going to do. We sort of had a plan, but we didn't go too much into detail. If you know the risks too much, you might become too scared and too afraid to give it a try. But I think if you take things slowly and you just start somewhere, even small steps.
When you start to do something, a thing, and you manage to finish it, that gives you satisfaction. And I think also, as we are adventurers, we like to adventure ourselves in things maybe we don't know. So we don't consider ourselves builders. It's just an experience that life took us to. It's just really nice to know more things.
Thanks for watching this video. I just wanted to let you know that the second channel, Dylan Magaster, which is focused on sailing, adventure, and whatever else I decide to get into and post over there, the more experimental channel is back live. We're posting again. So it had been down for a while because I've been in lockdown, but it's back up. So if you like that channel or you want to see more content created by me and my team, click the link in the description and go check out the second channel, or just type Dylan Magaster into the search bar and you'll come across it. There's also a link on screen. So thank you for watching. Check out the second channel and have a great week.